Huh? Huh? Huh?
Thought I was done for back there.
Ah! Riku!
Welcome to another Penelo Saga episode. This is the annoying freaking Medusa fight. I had recorded the boss rush with Penelo, but like the file kept corrupting when I recorded it. I did it like 3 times too, which is really annoying. So I'm going to need to find a different program to record my videos with instead of just stupid BlueStacks because they're crap. But anyways, this recorded perfectly fine. And I got my revenge on these stupid Medusas. I tried to do this fight for a long time in JP without Onion Knight or Onion Knight Friend, and I just couldn't do it. But I made these things my bitches in this fight. We literally crushed it. So I mean, this basically my strategy was just to go balls to the wall, mostly. There's a lot of turn manipulation going on too with Onion Knight and Ultimacia, and Penelo too, as she would, do her, Penelo things or whatever. So we start off, right away, pretty much using his LD, and well, everyone's LD pretty much gets used early on. But yeah, with my Onion Knight, I didn't hesitate because he's going to get subbed out later on for another Onion Knight. So I was not afraid to use his LD skills and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, basically the plan is to enchant Ultimacia, give her whatever type of buffs you can, whether it's from Penelo's LD or her skills in general. It's Onion Knight's LD, his Ice Enchant, as we see, we put that up there. So yeah, plan is just to let Ultimacia take a million turns, buffed as much as we can buff her, and just let her shit all over these things. This is really the first time I've used Onion Knight. I've had his EX for a long time, and I think I used him, maybe once or twice, like 10 months ago or something. So don't have a ton of experience with him, but I know what I'm doing with Penelo and Ultimacia, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. And plus, I mean, he doesn't seem that complicated. All I was doing was just hitting his LD and moving people forward. So, I mean, it wasn't that hard. But yeah, this fight is super annoying. So, hopefully this helps anyone that might be struggling with the fight, because it's not easy. Even with this team, I died a couple times before I figured out a good strategy. And the good strategy was just to nuke. The less turns they get, the less they can do to you, really. It's pretty simple, I guess. The best defense is good offense, as they say. So yeah. I just try to use... With Penelo, I just, try to use her skills as much as I can so I can get her EX up as often as possible, because, it always caps and does nice damage like that. It's really good for breaking shields, too. If you need a shield broken, it'll pretty much break one of them for you. I think I broke a shield with it. I don't remember. That could have been my other run. I did a run first that wasn't recorded. I did that last night, and it wasn't the best. I managed to shave off 13 turns in this go around, so I mean this run was a lot smoother than that one was. I was a little bit more defensive in that one, so yeah, I don't recommend playing defensively if you can. Obviously, you don't want to get broken, and because then you'll get petrified. So you do gotta be careful somewhat, but mostly you just wanna just DPS. Was debating using it there, but I decided to save the shell for a little bit later. Shell is nice for this fight. Nice. I mean, that's a nice buff in general. But yeah, I mean, his call is pretty good. Ulti's call. Ulti has Jack's call, which is obviously really good. OK has Ramses' call, which I really use poorly. Later on in the summon, you'll see it does like no damage, which is terrible. If you're gonna use Ramses' call, I suggest using it at the very start of the fight. I thought about using it at the start of the fight, but I didn't. I could have shaved off some turns a couple turns if I did use it at the start of the fight. Because later on you get like brave reduction or whatever, and so it just doesn't do a lot of damage. Even in the summon, it did shit damage. And obviously heal up if you can. They do a lot of those fire attacks. They do a lot of fire attacks. My strategy was, not to let them attack very often, but they're gonna attack sometimes. And I accidentally there's another mistake. I could have shaved off a turn. I accidentally hit the brave attack instead of her HP attack. I mean, she was capped on brave, so I was like, oh, that's gonna be a nice launch. Yeah, no, I screwed that up. So my turn count of like 48 was really impressive. If I didn't screw up a couple of things, it could have been even lower. But yeah, if you get a million turns with Ultimecia, these shields or whatever. I mean, she's doing shit damage there, but like, she's cracking that shield pretty easily. I decided to use brave attacks there. I don't know if that's the best strategy or not to break those shields, but I guess I just felt like saving my skills. I don't know. Alright, so I was worried about A here, because he's getting a turn soon, so yeah, there's Penelo's EX on him, and so bye-bye his shield. That pretty much works, no matter the shield value. That shield was almost broken, but I think it works even on max shield too. Alright, they give us all his LDs. It would have been nice if they would have given him 4 charges instead of 3, but whatever, I guess. I guess I decided to summon there. I forgot when I summoned, but it looked kind of dangerous, I think, so I just said, screw it, we're summoning. Here comes the poorly played Ramses launch. And the summon, normally he does like, you're gonna get like, a 300k launch or something. Yeah, no, look at all that brave. Ultimation got 2,000. That's just bad. So we had a 52k launch. That's not good. Don't do that. I'd probably be better off just using a different summon instead of Ramza, or a different call instead of Ramza. But whatever. But the summon did, allow Ulti to get her EX up, and so now we could turn loop even more and just prevent them from getting their turn so quickly. Ulti wasn't enchanted for that though, so didn't quite do as much damage as possible. Once again, that did shit because, yeah, of the reduction. Now we're about to get hit, so that's why I use that. Got all our brave up. See, I mean, that did nothing, really. Probably didn't need the brave attack there, or I could have used the HP attack. Because it's not actually going to blow up this turn, so that was, maybe not the best thing in the world, I don't know. Alright, its recast is up. I'm trying to remember if it actually gets off that recast, though. I think it did. Maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. So once I get it below 49%, it'll cleanse all its debuffs, so I didn't want to use all my good stuff until below 49%. Because that guy just cleanses, he gets the orb or whatever. Alright, so they're both under there now. He loses, they both lose the thing, so here we go. There's Jack. We got the brave damage up from him. Penelo put up hopes. I think we're gonna use that first though. Because might as well. We got a lot of buffs going on though, so there was definitely a lot of buff overload. So some things were getting knocked off, I think, especially when I introduced Hope to the mix. Anyways, not really a huge deal. I don't think I lost anything by doing that. Friend comes in, bursts. Oh, enchants first and then bursts. I wasn't sure which one he started off in. It looks like he's in ninja form though. If you don't use any of his skills, which isn't ideal. I think you want him in. I think you want your friend Onion probably in the blizzard form or whatever, because I think he hits them both that way instead of just with the one guy. But you know, I'm not all that familiar with Onion Knight yet, so you learn some things, I guess. But it doesn't really matter. Ulti is gonna burst really soon, but she had your EX up, so I figured I might as well push the burst a little bit later. Might as well use that guy too. Use that one up. $320k damage isn't bad. AA up, now time to burst. With all these buffs that we got from, you know, Onion's burst and then the calls, he's obviously hitting for a lot of damage. Once they go below 30%, they're gonna put up the shields, which is fine. Because I got a solution for that. That solution is, well, we're about to hit it with like a 15 or however many brave attacks your last summon gets. Which is a lot. This thing pretty much nukes the shields, I think. It doesn't do any damage, which is unfortunate because it does do a lot of damage normally, but like basically got rid of one shield altogether and the other one almost together. I'll just have Penelo get rid of that shield. Oh no, she's gonna attack the other guy instead. Okay. Once I got all my stuff up, obviously, I mean, I was pushing hard the entire time, but with these both bursts going on and everything going on, it's obviously even more go time. Because you don't want these things to attack. Because that guy's gonna do his recast. The other guy almost has another recast too. So it's just like, and they have back-to-back turns. You don't want them attacking. So I was doing all my crazy turn shenanigans and whatever I could muster to not let these guys attack. And I'm pretty sure they don't. And I give Ulti lots of Brave, because she's about to go ham again. Ulti doesn't have the highest potencies in the world, but if you give her proper buffs, she can do some pretty crazy damage, as you are witnessing right now. And Penelo's just keeping her, keeping Ulti as brave as topped off as much as possible, at least. One of them is going to get to attack, I guess. There's nothing I could do about these attacks, I guess. I don't know if they both attack or just one. Yeah, okay, so they're both attack. So he did actually get off his gaze at 7%, but didn't really matter. Just move her forward because she's gonna believe her EX is up. She's just gonna kill it basically from here on out now. With an assist from Penelo. Alright, that guy's dead. This guy's gonna eat 2 protein swords. I I definitely use my skill usage well with Ulti. I think the ideal scenario is to run out of skills right as the mob, you know, as the boss dies or whatever. That's what happened with her, so I did a good job with that at least, I think. But 48 turns with this team, I think it's pretty good. So I hope you liked the video, and I hope it helped you guys out if you're struggling with the fight. And well, thanks for watching.